as the title says, this is one of the laziest fish breeding experiments I have ever done, and I'm not quite proud of it. Behind me, I have an IBC which I set up about 8 months ago, and I put some dapene inside of it and let them breed up. I put some hand-bred goldfish in there and I walked away from it. I thought the whole thing died. The dapene culture inside of it crashed and I couldn't see anything, and then I got very busy. I almost ran for Parliament, got a baby coming, blah 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 stuff. So it's been ignored, and I was about to go let all the water out and go crazy, but I saw a flash of orange inside of there. So I have at least one fish in that IBC there, which is incredible. I haven't changed the water. I have not done a thing at all apart from set it up and ignore it. So I'm going to drain this one out, drain the water out of it, and see what's actually at the end of it. But see how it goes, because I am kind of curious, because I've seen a couple of quick flashes of gold and I can't see more than that far deep. So there might be one in there, there might be 1,000. I have absolutely no idea. So I'll show you guys what's actually happening inside of it. So as you guys can see in here, I have a bit of netting over the top of it, and inside of it there is some duckweed. I did not put the duckweed in there, it just seemed to appear. I'm gonna guess it was a bird or something like that, but no idea at all. They just turned up there. So I think the fish have been eating off that, because the duckweed died, the dapene died in there relatively quickly, because I don't know and I didn't really follow it through that well. And I put one bowl of hand-reared fish in here. The others I was just too late to try and get out there to get much more than that. So see how it goes, because I have done literally nothing with this lot and there's something in there. So I'm going to start draining this one slowly. There's a tap at the back of it that's hard to get to, so I'm going to let the water out slowly so it doesn't stress it out too much and see what I get. Oh wait, there's a little flash of gold. Hold on. There's two. I have at least 2 goldfish in there. At least 2. Okay, so I am going to drain this thing out and see what's in there. Okay, so after setting it up, I put it on a very slow little trickle so the fish wouldn't get caught through it. But that was the very first one that I found in there. I was very proud of that little guy. And I started scooping out the ones that would come to the top and let me get them. And then it was a matter of once the water got right to the bottom, I had to scoop up all the sediment and everything to try and catch the fish that were on the base. So what I was scooping them out got a little bit muddy, but they're in it for a minute or so, that's fine. It won't hurt them in the slightest. So I scooped them out and started collecting them. Okay, at the end of the day, I have about 30 goldfish out of this lot, which is incredible. I'll show you guys them a little bit closer. I have them all inside of this bucket here, and you're not going to be able to see them particularly well, but 30 goldfish are currently in here, which is quite incredible. They're all very small. They're very small little goldfish, but they're healthy, they're doing everything, and I think that's great considering I have not done a thing at all with these guys. I'm going to give that one a big clean out because it's kind of smelly and horrible at the moment, and store it somewhere, or I might whack them on Gumtree, not quite sure yet. And they're going to go into the aquaponics system. So I've cleared out one of the tanks so these guys can have their own little grow out tank, and I'll give them some grow out feed and that sort of fun stuff so they'll actually grow a little bit better and a little bit better than they normally would. So I'm going to go throw them all in there. I put duckweed in there for the meantime. It probably won't last that long since the water's a bit more turbulent and doesn't get as much light where the fish tank is. But I'll whack them all in there and then it's up to them really. But 30 goldfish, considering I did pretty much nothing to get that one going and working well. So I'll go introduce them to their new little home. Let's go. So this is their new home. Like I say, the water here is an aquaponic system, so the water will be filtered and be a hell of a lot better than what they were in. And I've got some nice little grow out pellets, but the duckweed's in here. Hopefully they'll be able to grow off that a little bit better until they take to the new feed, but it shouldn't take too long because I find goldfish are generally pretty quick at taking up the food. So I'm going to add them to this system and then they can do what goldfish do. So sweet. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if there's any questions or anything you want to add to it or call me an idiot for doing such a horrible job at actually trying to raise these ones, let me know. But like I say, I did nothing. I left it, ignored it, did not touch it, and 30 goldfish. So awesome. I can see some of them in there a little bit better, maybe. There you guys can see it a little bit better.